Aquarius, this is your reading for the 17th to the 23rd of April 2023. I hope you enjoyed last week's readings. We are going into Mercury retrograde, as you know, on the 21st. This will also be Taurus. We're going into Taurus, and we have the full moon, the first full moon since the spring equinox, and the eclipse season will be starting pretty soon. I will let you know when that happens. As soon as I found out, I'll have to do some research on that as well. One more thing for all the listeners, I'm sorry there's not enough feedback, there's not enough people watching the videos, and it is too much work. I work 7 days a week and I can't anymore, so I'm not going to do any more podcasts on Spotify and all the other channels. If you would like to hear the podcasts, then please do go to YouTube, Charliesangeltarot, and you can find the podcasts there. So the podcasts on YouTube will continue. I'm sorry about that, but there is a lot of development and change, and it's a lot of work to upload and do the readings. I'm doing 24 plus dailies and other extras. So I'm going live, and you're more than welcome to join me there for free cards. Also, we are in a fiery energy, Aries, at the moment, and you know that Aries is ruled by Mars, so be careful of sticky situations, arguments, people trying to provoke you to an argument or a discussion or a debate that can turn out into an argument. I can't warn you enough. The last couple of days there were a lot of warning cards, like the Tower, the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords. All those cards are coming out. So please do be careful with the energy of Aries that is ruled by Mars and the Mercury retrograde. We can get into a little bit of a negative energy if we are not taking care and be aware. So be careful. Stay out of sticky situations. Walk away if you don't feel safe or your intuition is telling you don't walk away. Rise above it and let it cool down, and then come back and discuss it. You come in with the Three of Pentacles. Now this could be a situation as well, because every card has a flip side. The Three of Pentacles means that you've got recognition at work, in career, definitely, but it could also be that you've caught somebody's eye. Somebody that might be passionate, especially because it's lying next to the Ten of Cups. That means marriage, love, happiness, passion, romance. So definitely family as well. Family is very important. So you could be getting recognition from somebody in the family as well. And they might not totally agree how you do it or what you're doing, because you're working too longer hours perhaps, or you're not having the balance between the family and the work front, because you're working overtime, because you might want to take the family on holiday, or you might want to upgrade your home. So definitely be careful with family situations as well. But you could be catching somebody's eye, a new prospects for love or for a partner in business, because this means that you work to detail, you cross your T's, you dot your I's, and you can meet deadlines. You're no longer the apprentice. You are fully qualified because you work really hard and to detail. You could be guiding a group, you could be leading a group. This could mean that you're turning yourself into a teacher, so that could be a better wage than an apprentice wage, of course. Now Aquarius, can't say a lot of things, but be aware of the energy. Don't take it literally. Take it as if it resonates to you. Not everything in a general reading can resonate to you. So be careful. This is the energy that is hanging around you, or could be coming in and hanging around you. Remember, if there is a negative card, like you take this card, the Eight of Swords, you might not be seeing it, you might be stuck in your head or feel entrapped, but if it isn't you, it could be somebody else. So be aware of people that are around you. So let's get started. You might feel free because you are no longer the apprentice. Now there could be a classmate that might be feeling stuck. They could be missing you and you've caught their eye. They want to be like you. This is thinking in the big perspective, in bigger dimensions. Look further than your nose is long. That is what we used to say in England. Now, you've got the inner gifts, okay? That's the card that that's the title of your oracle card. So look at your inner gifts. How can you help others? How can you help yourself to get ultimate victory? You might find yourself in a judicial situation. Now, this can be because of a parking ticket. This could be because you're going through a divorce, or you are already divorced and you're applying for child support. This can be a new study. This can be new communications. You might not have talked to somebody for a long time. So think about it. Think deep and really think about the big picture. Who are your friends? Who is important to you in the family? Have you spoken to your mum or your father, if you've got one, for a long time or not? They might feel isolated. Give them a call. This is communicating through email, text message, telephone. You could be starting a new study if you've finished a study. That will enhance your talents, your gifts. Your inner gifts is your intuition, your heart and your mind. Use them to the full capacity. The swords also mean gaining knowledge. You might be, if you're not studying or going to start a study, you could be doing a workshop, or you could be doing research on the web. You could also be meeting or dealing with a Gemini, a Libra or an Aquarius, but victory is yours. This is also a new beginning. This can be a new beginning in your thought process. You might be coming out of your mind, as you've got the Eight of Swords here. You might be stuck in your mind. You might be overthinking things. So you have to start a new thought process. So press that reset button. This will bring you good things, new things, victory. Go for what you want, because you've got the Queen of Wands as well. But the Queen of Wands has her emotions under control. She's a real career person. She's dynamic. She can be forceful. She sometimes forgets her boundaries because she can be obsessed as to what she wants. You could be meeting a person like that, but if not, you could be taking a page out of her book. Planning, making a plan and taking that plan into action so that you get your success and happiness, victory. You might want to get married and you need to provide for the family. That is your mentality, or your eye that's saying, I want to provide because I want to start a family. This could be the Justice of the Peace as well. So perhaps you might want to get married. You might want to partner up in business. You could be signing legal documents. So be careful. Do it before the 21st. Preferably around the 19th, 2 or 3 days before Mercury goes retrograde, or do it after the 15th of May. Because then you will go into the tail end. So still be careful of signing official documents. Get it checked out by an official. Get a second opinion if necessary. You could be dealing with authorities, especially now that we are in tax season. You could be meeting a Leo as well, but you've got the black cat. The black cat represents good luck to me, okay? So Leo prominently, but don't forget Aries or Sagittarius. So this is definitely telling me if you're signing official documents, get it done before the end of Aries. Don't overthink things, but make sure that you come out of your mind, you take the blindfold off, and that you are aware of what is happening around you. Also, if you are more aware and more alert and sharp as the sword, you can cut straight through to the core to get to the important things and get clarity. Happy families. You could come into family money. You could be starting a family business, or somebody in the family might be helping you with a large price ticket that you want to, like a house or a car that you want to buy. You could be getting engaged, getting married. There will be big celebrations. Family and friends could reunite. You could be reuniting or going on holiday to see family or friends. You could be moving home, whether it's upgrading, going bigger or going smaller. But definitely there's an ending, and where there is an ending, there is a new beginning. You will feel complete and in balance at the end of the week. You've got the 3 wands, so the angels are definitely with you. Now you've also got 4 wands, because the ace also represents a 1. The 10 represents a 1, so you've got 5 wands. So watch out for 5 wands. That's the angels conversing with you, letting you know that they have your back. Inner gifts. I love that card because it just reminds me of the beautiful cherry blossom, but I think it is rose quartz as it is a cave. Talents you may have overlooked are in the process of being uncovered. That is relating to the 3 of Pentacles. You might just discover that you are an awesome leader or a guide and passing your knowledge on to third parties. There are often to be found only after you've looked high and low, sifting out the pearls of wisdom from all the disappointments and fears. Then, in a moment of wonder, as you let out a contented sigh, it has happened. The gift that was always meant for you has appeared. Right, gaining knowledge. Wow, something could be coming out of the dark. So some secrets could be revealed. A talent that you didn't know you had. I hope you like this reading, Aquarius. Take care, stay safe, and be alert.